Arg. Good day, mateys. I am Bill, the Asian Pirate, and I just wanted to do a quick little video. Something in the news has come out today that's really steamed me up pretty bad. As most of you know, the other day President Trump made a pretty inflammatory tweet about four congressmen or congresswomen of color, and basically stated that they should go back to their broken countries and fix the problems in their own countries. And I find it humorous that not only does he not understand that the three of those congresswomen are natural-born American citizens. One is a naturalized citizen, and when you look at the circumstances of this tweet, you cannot deny that this is a racist tweet. Everyone who has any common sense realizes this is a racist tweet. And yet he's still defending his tweet. He seems to think that he did nothing wrong. And now the Republican leadership has gotten involved, and through news conferences today, they are all standing by the president. I'm going to read you a couple quotes here. Bear with me. Let's see, who do we talk about first? Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, our hero. He said today, quote, "The president's not a racist." He went on to say that, "I think the tone of all of this is not good for the country. Everyone ought to calm down their rhetoric, and we ought to move back to the issues." But what McConnell fails to realize is the issue here is a racist, white supremacist president who clearly made a racist comment about American citizens and leaders that were voted in by other citizens of this country. Amazingly enough, his wife, who is a naturalized citizen and is also the Secretary of Transportation, he pointed out the fact that when she moved to this country, she did not know a lick of English. And it's funny because the press had asked him if those same comments had been directed at his wife, would he have been offended by it and considered it racist? And he refused to answer, other than to say that, that she was a naturalized citizen that did not speak English when she got here. And then he talks about some grand thing of renewal in this country. It's complete bullshit. And then also, let's see, what else do we have here? McCarthy just was an idiot. He's basically boiling it down to it that it's all politics. So he's just trying to blow it off as, oh, this is just run-of-the-mill political scheming, that there's no real credibility to the claims, even though the majority of us do feel that it was a racist comment. The only people who don't view it as a racist comment are the racists. All right, so now we go on to House Minority Whip Steve Scalise of Louisiana. And he said today, quote, "One more attempt to personally attack President Trump instead of focusing on things that can actually get the economy going." Let's be clear about this. Trump has been in office for 3 years now, and he's made moves, and yet our economy still is not moving in the right direction. Gas prices are going up. Cost of living is going up. Wages are not keeping up. People are paying an atrocious amount of money for medicines, much more than other developed countries in the world. The rich are getting richer, and the poor are just continuing to struggle. So if that's progress, that's not my kind of progress, folks. So here we go. Liz Cheney made a comment today that she wants to make absolutely clear that, and I'm quoting this, our opposition to our socialist colleagues has absolutely nothing to do with their gender, with their religion, or with their race. It has to do with the content of their policies. So, those of you out there, there's a common theme here where the Republicans are trying to keep their party together, and they don't want to lose the White House to the Democrats in 2020. And they obviously don't want to lose power in the Senate, because if that happens, then the Democrats take control, and we would have the ability to kind of clean house and set right the wrongs that's going on in Washington right now. So even if there are Republicans out there who agree with us that it was a racist tweet, they are not going to publicly, with a few exceptions, they're not going to publicly come out and admit that it was a racist tweet, because they don't want to hurt their party and they don't want to hurt their chances of being reelected in the office. So it's infuriating. Any intelligent, sane person would look at Trump's tweets and realize that they are, in fact, racist. I am an American citizen, a person of color. My mom is a naturalized citizen of the United States. And it is clear to me that we have a racist bigot in the White House. So we have to do whatever is possible to get him out of office. So, this just came across the news just now, with all the fallout regarding President Trump's racist tweet this week. Nancy Pelosi, in session this afternoon, came flat out and called President Trump's tweets racist. And the House Republicans have pretty much demanded that her comments be stricken from the record, so now that's prompted procedural votes. I don't know what exactly they're voting on, but this is just more pushback by the Republican Party. And this is damning. This is damning for the Republican Party. This is damning for the President of the United States. President Trump is a disgrace to the Oval Office. He is a disgrace to the position of President of the United States. We have seen no one as evil as this since Adolf Hitler in Nazi Germany. And some of my limited viewers out there may be Republicans, and you may be offended by this, but let's call a kettle black. He made racist comments. It's not the first time he's made racist comments, yet Republican members still seem to want to brush it under the rug and just, ho hum, well, as long as we get our way, it doesn't matter. But when you let this kind of bigotry and hatred grow in your government, it's like a rot, and it's just eating at the foundation of your society. I mean, when back in Nazi Germany days, there were plenty of Germans who realized the danger of what Adolf Hitler stood for. They may have been in the minority, but they understood the danger of what he represented. So we as a people need to decide ultimately, what are we going to be willing to accept in this country? Are we going to accept a president that's constantly doing things and saying things that's going to divide this nation? Or are we going to come up with leaders who are going to be able to cooperate with each other and solve our problems? What kind of America do you want your kids to grow up in, people? I know I want my America to work for the people and not for the rich, not for the powerful, and certainly not for the corporations. Anyway, that's my rant for now, folks. Leave your comments below if you have anything you want to say. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell notification if you want to get updates. And please mash on the thumbs up button. So please like this video.